Talking about the history of the Nkwu people, can you give us a detailed history of this community?
Community. Yeah, I'm Comrade Ike Okonji. I'm from Idumokaku quarters in Okunzu here. It's another quarter that has to do with kingship because there are three quarters in Okunzu that do get the Obi kingship. Idumokaku, Ogbagidi, and Idumafo. And Okunzu as a community came into existence in the 10th century, about 11 AD. And Okunzu as a name is an Igbo language. The original name is Eko Efun. Eko Efun. There are three versions of our coming into this place as in existence. One has it that we migrated from Ife. Another one will tell you we are from Akoko in Edo State. But all the same, both of them are, you won't, you won't take away anyone from it because if you look at the old history of Oyo Empire, there's the Oyo Mercy, the warlords. And as we read in history, if an Oyo Mercy loses a war, it's either you commit suicide or you go on exile. So we want to believe that during that period, maybe one of those warlords maybe lost a battle and instead of committing suicide, left that area. Because the second one will be telling you that we left there for Ondo State. From Ondo State, we started migrating down this place to the Benin axis. And if you watch it, we speak Olukumi is a very unique language. We speak, there's a community. I attended University of Lagos. A brother came to visit me one day. We were discussing. Those guys from a party, Kale in Ondo State, they kept quiet. As I saw my brother off, they came by and said, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Delta." I said, "But what language are you speaking?" I said, "I'm speaking Olukumi." From that, they will speak, I will speak. We are understanding ourselves. So those were the reasons we believe that we came from that axis. And there are places, I think a community in Edo State, they speak like us too. So we believe that migration. And if you watch by this, Idumokaku has boundary with Edo State that is not far from Benin. And the first person that discovered here, Ogbe, he was a warlord. So, and we were told that when Benin, when they were trying to get hold of the southeast, that was when they settled down in this place for a thing that has to do with war. And if you look at the topography of this place, you will see that when you are coming down from the hill, it's like a valley. So they believe when those warlords, those fighters, when they hide here, if you are shooting, you won't know that people are here and it won't get them. So that was the reason we believe that it has to do with war, conquering other communities, especially in the south east. And after a particular period, the Benis, the Obas, decided to leave, leaving most of their deities, like the Hoguda that is somewhere in this place, nice, it resides with the king. Anytime the king dies, it moves to another quarter where the king resides. They call it Ihoguda because our kingship is not hereditary. It moves from now it's in Ogbagidi. After this place, when the king must have stayed and gone to his ancestors, it will go to Idumokaku. After Idumokaku, it will go to Idumafo. Those are the three quarters that are involved in the kingship. So our coming into this place, when because of the language we speak, here is a chalky area, especially that Kornicha. If we are now moving for trade, going to market, then there was no vehicle, they will be trekking. So as they cross this place, all their fruit will just be chalky, whitish in nature. They will say, Ndi uku, ukunzu, uku, nzu. And our one is that eku, efun. You understand? That efun is the white chalk. Eko is the real this thing that has to do with that Ogbe. He's coming to this place. So that was because we live within a place where they speak Igbo. That's Okunzu. Okunzu now brought about the name. Now, our settling here, the Ugbodu, now saw it that as they were coming to, they were told that you people have a kind of brothers that do speak the same language with you. Those ones have started tracing this place. That was where they settled in where they are now. Okunzu is the traditional head of Odiane clan. You understand? And now there's another Idumogo there. If you go to Idumogo now, 80% of them speak Olukumetu because from Inyogo and Odo, that was where they moved to that place. Even there was a time, not quite long, that the Inyogo, they do everything in common with Idumogo. If they want to do any traditional rite, they come down to this place. But at a point in time, the head of Inyogo felt these people should be free from this thing. But in doing it, that he knows that he will pay the price, that he will die, but he's ready to do the sacrifice. And when he did, that was Amuziam. He did it and he died. And that was where Idumogo got freed. Some part of Odo to left for that place. This Odo I'm telling you is the first quarter that they were here. You understand me? Those are the set of people. Then after a period, people from Idumokaku moved to Ubulubu. Some from Ugbodo moved to Ubulubu. From Onichuku moved to Ubulubu. Those people now formed Ubulubu. So if you look at Ubulubu too, very good population of them speak Olukumi. Then if you go to Onichuku, the same thing. Some persons from Ekonicha moved to that place. Even at a time when the war, the British war then, when you hear of a Kumeku war, our people fought it very well because of history not being recorded very well. When you are reading of a Kumeku, they skip it. That was why when I wrote my book, I had to put it. You understand me? So they were using those people to wage war. Before you finish killing those people, before you come here, we must have known. So that is just a brief history of Ukunzu, which is a Kwefun.